Hey there, everybody. Thomas with Basecamp Trading. It is Tuesday, September 5th, day after Labor Day, and we're going to take a look at the S&P, and I'm going to talk about this setup because we had a really nice down move here in the S&P, and this is a setup and a strategy that we use all the time, and it's one of my favorite ways of trading, one of my favorite setups to use intraday, and that's what's called a breakout flag. And what you look for is you look for the initial breakout. So we were consolidating here in the S&P, moving sideways. We broke through the support, and then we set up what we call a bear flag. Now, all we have to do for the bear flag is have that initial move down, then put in a higher low, which we did on this 30-minute price bar here. And if you're in the trading room right at the end of it, I said, watch going into the afternoon for it to trigger a 30-minute bear flag and to accelerate lower. And that's exactly what we ended up doing. It triggers when it breaks the previous bar's low after putting in that higher low. And then you got this very nice acceleration where we triggered on the break below 62, and we dropped all the way down to a low so far of 48.5 or so, which is extended for the day, which means you'd be out of it by now. But not a bad intraday move where you had a very attractive reward risk ratio, and as soon as it triggered it, it just accelerates right your direction, which is exactly what's supposed to happen with this type of setup, a breakout flag setup. So what do you need in order for this to say, okay, it's one I want to take, because we don't want to just take every single bull or bear flag that takes place. Well, what we need to see happen is you have to have first a well-defined support or resistance area. So in this case, we had a very well-defined support where we had pivoted off of that low 3 different times previously at 65.25. Then you have to break through that support or resistance like we did here. And then you have to set up the flag and trigger the flag. And that's exactly how this ended up playing out. So keep an eye out for this type of setup. Works really well in basically every market. I haven't seen a market that this doesn't work in. It's a very, very easy setup to identify. It has a very high probability of success. So that's all I have for you for today. I hope you had a great weekend. I will see you in the trading room bright and early tomorrow morning. And until next time, happy trading.